It is often said that home is where the heart is at. In the case of protagonist Yuma of the action RPG Dusk Diver 2, that means is the least of homies that's located through the busted Taipei city. More specifically, the neighborhood of Ximending and its surroundings areas where her home away from home workplace Tuma's Mart is located. A seamlessly innocuous convenience store often struggling to make ends meet. Tuma's Mart is actually a front for a group tasked with protecting the most ignorant human realm for various intermission threats. Yuma is central theme to Tuma's Mart's undertaking, and she is a Dusk Diver, a human who access to spiritual and dimensional forces allow her to combine enemies of the Taipei city and world at large. She acquired this unique ability a year ago when during the first game she and her friend Yusha were thrust into the affairs of Kunlun, a high dimension monitoring the human realm. Now a college student assuming Tuma's Mars in the spare time, Yuma faces a potentially greater threat when a mysterious boy appears out the world dimensional realm of Yo standing as bleeds in the human realm. Following the endemic child is mysterious dark diver hunting him down. At the same time turns about Kunlun and its battle with the particular allies infection over energy resources cause spell disaster for the world at large. Yuma does not face the threats alone. Along with the cheerful Yusha, she's joined by following Kunlun's Lao groove looking guy with a past military connection and invisible sweet tooth. Bahid, as a musician finding himself in the human realm away from his unfinancial family, and Leviada, a basically carefree model with the little patience from Kunlun politics. They are given orders for both store upkeep and outstanding events by a properly named boss a profit substantial stocks in a body of ceramic beer. Joining the mismatched family is the munitions Yuma, a little girl central to the first game who lives everyday child life. Tuma Mari also pick up two brand new employers of the Dusk Diver 2. One is a Bill, my link on the Bahe, who doesn't quite understand human social cues. Thirdly, Yual, Levia, the gangster action underling, they have fun, likable bunch, and you get a strong sense of who they are. I was pleasantly surprised to find the Despite 2 in a Dusk Diver 2 playing the first game isn't required to enjoy the sequel. From a narrative stance, the game effectively fills the blanks about the previous year happenings and even has a more deep summary of the game events accessible in Tuma's Lounge area. Gameplay in the Dusk Diver 2 is easy enough to pick up. The game starts with a reliably extensive tutorial that covers combat basics. Attack, utilize button combos for the 80 light speedy attack of heavy brute force ones. As you learn skills and strengthen them by raising their levels, you can also assign specific individual skills for characters to immediately access during battle. Depending on how much SP you have, you can unleash devastating special attacks. Each party member has a unique special ability tailored to individual combat styles. They are also the BP that increase your fight, eventually putting you in a heightened combat state by the burst. Successfully performing special moves during the burst raises a special percentage bar. Reaching 180% enables your character to unleash a powerful super move called Burst Ultimate. If you reach 200%, you unleash a stronger variation called Burst Ultimate X that guaranteed to inflict massive damage to enemy on your face. You can also dodge, time, counterattack and break armor on a certain type of enemies, including the bosses, to lead them dazed and vulnerable. The combo-based combat is the fast, fluid, reminiscent a fighting game. Beating hordes of enemies, taking down singular gigantic creatures is quite fun for the Dusk Diver 2. Armor is split into the rank and level categories, with characters having be about a certain level to equip specific pieces of armor. The highness on armor rank, the higher the chance to equip more or stronger orbs to it, providing further boost stats increases. Orbs are created using crafting materials found throughout the game, which can also be sold for extra uses or some upgrade weapons. You can some truly power belts with the right armor or pieces through the system is more simplistic than comparable customization features in other RPGs. As Yuma you company explore dungeon areas in your standing, they will fairly establish collectibles objects of interest. Such items the Dragon Wayne, outfits, chest, or even destructible boxes leading Dragon Wayne wafers. Most dungeons areas are straightforward, but there are some with directional puzzles to solve or visual light puzzles by bypassing enemy encounters. To the game credit, each dungeon provides a somewhat different experience. Although you spend a lot of time yo shanding, also you can fair mount with the human realm. So Despite being a generally enjoyable experience, Dusk Diver 2 has a few design weaknesses. Side quests, while need for narrative building purpose, aren't the most memorable. The game also habitually drags out of prolonging events, making them longer than necessary. The pacing was particularly odd in the last couple of chapters, with the sudden check of late game fight time finish up the side quest not making much narrative sense that makes them has been raised so high. Many side quests also ignore obvious visual disturbances, making them incongruent with the main plot. Other side quests are also a bit aggravating when your progress with them gets 100 multiple verse. Truth to be told, as you've seen the Dusk Diver 2 story characters before, you've been watching enough anime or played enough JRPGs, then you've seen similar characters and the plots. However, the way narrative is conveyed helps the title stand out. The plot motivates you enough to keep playing, and I like an experienced final reveal. The characters, while undoubtedly trope or are likable, well developed and have some great moments. Even mirror characters get their time to shine. Protagonist Yuma is also a helpful good Samaritan who is easy to root for, and I like her speech about how most people just want to live their lives peacefully, that the plot and the characters warmed into my heart so much that the ending truly made me smile. Dusk Diver 2 isn't a flawless game, not only original. However, it wears its sleeve and provides a lot of enjoyment if you're willing to give it a chance. It feels like a homecoming in many respects, even if series you just now experienced for the first time. That's rather special and why. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, play please the Dusk Diver 2. It's a very good one. Bye.